Hi, Henk Akkermans, Supply Network Dynamics, Chapter 4, clip number 7, Operational Performance in the Improvements, saying no to customers. So it's clear that the performance that we want to have isn't quite the same as what we actually have here. We have too much fluctuation in the supply chain. Now let's run some experiments. I now move to pages 10, 11, 12 and 13 of the output screens so that I can do some comparisons. So here's the base case. Delivery performance goes like this, and also inventory goes like this, production output, etc. Now what would happen if we would put a cap on the maximum workload of say around 1.5. Here's one of the sliders that I can do this with, and what's the effect then? Well, what you do see here is the delivery performance doesn't go as low as that. You refuse to serve some customers, and as a result you have to say no to also less customers. The inventory stays perfectly flat. This would have been wonderful in terms of preventing a big peak. Production output also stays pretty flat. Well, and capacity utilization rate also. Well, why don't they do that yet then? Well, saying no to customers. These are all these customers that you could have served, you could have sold stuff to, but you didn't because you simply said no to them. Well, wonderful measure. Also, if you try different versions of this, this is with 2, this is with 2.5. And you see that it actually only gradually gets worse and worse. So historically we went all the way up to 4. But saying no to a selected group of customers is probably a smart move, and some companies did that back in 2000, but were smart enough either because they were very powerful or because they segmented their customers really well, which customers they said no to and which customers they served anyway. So that's certainly from a supply chain perspective, a good improvement policy, but not one that will be very popular with sales and finance.